Hello guys, this is Villager Master. Welcome to the channel of Villager Master. And I hope everyone's doing well in school, college, university, and beyond. If I do not know you, who comment in my videos, because here's the thing, when I do the new people on the... Sure, but this guy's just a little tired. The most interesting thing is, I actually eated something today. At a decent hour, usually I eat stuff around midnight. But today, I said, why not? We can eat a little early. By my personal choice. So, today we are building a new house. Actually, no, we're not. We're going mining. I forgot. We're going mining. There we go. Just a little tired, guys. So, yeah. There we go. We're trying to think of something to talk about today. Today we are talking about healthy eating. Ladies and boys, gentlemen and males. I don't remember how to say it. Boys, men, women, and girls. Yeah, that's how you say all four. Do not forget, if you want to have muscles, the key is... Oh, excuse me. The key is eating proper food. Most definitely. I'm not a genius, by the way, but I know what common sense is. So, if you want to add a lot of muscle, eat a lot of protein like chicken, a lot of meat products, and make sure you work out like a dog. I could give you an example. Work like a dog. Be a dog, you know? I'm not even kidding. If you want to lose a lot of weight and actually have muscles, eat a lot like a pig. Like, I mean, you gotta be a pig. Not eat pig, of course, but... because that's not very good. It's a metaphor. That means you eat a lot. Of course, you have to work out while you do it. Protein shakes, not too bad. Milk helps too. Stronger bones, faster. I think that works well. A lot of proteins, food like milk and stuff. If you're able to drink milk. If you're able to drink milk, I keep on forgetting. There's people who are can't have milk. Drink a lot of water. Hygiene is victory too. No one wants a piggy either. A little dirty piggy. So make sure you shower after a workout. You know. For me, I can't say much. I did help one or two people. lot of proteins. And the funny part is, I don't even work out. Told you what my goal in life is, like being a couch potato. Making these videos help people. Well, I'm playing Minecraft all alone, you know. All by myself. Just a normal person, you know. Normal in my eyes. Normal could be 50 billion different things, you know. Oh, no sirree, you're not allowed. There we go. Sorry about that. I should clean my mouse. Been a while. I don't even remember when I last cleaned the mouse. Probably 2 years ago. No wonder I haven't been working well. No, excuse me. And I will say one thing, I do not eat healthy. Not even close. You might see pigs fly before you see that. My diet is the... We're not going to talk about my diet. If you know me in my real life... I'm just shocked I haven't become sick yet. In a really bad scale. So, at least I got good health, huh? Good enough anyways. I sound like a tired old man, huh? Back in my day, I used to be a mailman. There you go. Making some jokes. Hey, there's nothing wrong being a mailman. I'm just making jokes, eh? Fun and games, fun and games. No flicks allowed in here. But that's offensive. He can go whine in the corner if people have issues with my jokes, huh? Actually, these blocks actually look good. I didn't know they actually looked good. Probably they look different in the past. That's probably why I didn't ever use them. $32 blocks. There we go. Marriage is not an easy thing. Marriage is not an easy thing to anyone. And you gotta find the right person for for yourselves, my friends. Marriage is not walk in a park. I've never been married, but I heard so many people whine to me about it, so I have a little bit rough idea. There we go. Actually, this looks good. I like this very much. Huh. My new house might go here. Haven't decided yet. Nah, I'm not gonna go get iron right now. I'm gonna go focus on cutting down trees. That's how nerds think. What? I'm just kidding. If you are a nerd, I do apologize. It's called jokes. If you're allergic of jokes, follow nerds. I'm not a follow nerd because I'm not smart, so. I just know what common sense is. It seems like a lot of people lost that. So yeah. There we go. Oh, I need to go to bed again. Is that nerd in my house? Oh. Oh. Villager. After all, I do speak my mind. So, yeah. I did warn you. I did warn you. If you're in my channel, I did warn you. I speak nonsense. And sometimes people listen. It depends what you want. It depends if you are. There. This place would be good. I'm not a gatekeeper. You can call me very shy or very arrogant. You can pick which one. Not shy online because I do not see you. If you were in real life, I would be running away from you by now. Most likely. If any of my colleagues at work, they probably would agree with me. I'm actually making a book about myself almost, but a lot of it's fake, false. It's about a book of childhood friend. That's the part is a false part. But my personality, besides a split personality disorder, I do not have that, by the way. But I am making a book, like just personality-wise. And don't forget, girls and guys, there is such thing as males who are very timid. My man, I didn't mean to get you. If you were a good little whatever you were, you wouldn't be in this pickle and This is Villager Master. Welcome to the channel. I'm just messing with you guys. But besides that, like, I'm not kidding. There's a lot of people who are very nervous around the opposite gender. Males could be too, because after all, I am one of those people who cannot talk to women if my life depends on it, honestly. To be honest. Like, I could talk to older women just fine. It's just around my age. Is an issue. Like, usually, including normal people too. Like, same gender, sometimes it is difficult. Because after all, everyone's different how they meet people. You can just For me, I can just roughly guess. On the first day, usually. If they don't change. Me, stubborn? A little bit. 1 second, guys. Me below my nose. Yeah, I know it's not a good thing. I don't edit my videos. Don't forget that. This is the real deal. Trying to remember what it was. Oh, yeah. I remember now. Put that safe. Here we go. I gotta tell you something funny. Not funny, but shameful. When I was a kid, I went to my female friend's birthday party. There were so many females around, I literally hid underneath the bed because I was terrified. And that was in grade 5, I tell you. Yeah, I know it's not good to talk to strangers on the internet, but why not? If you had something similar, you were nervous of some type of thing, say it in the comments if you like. Ever since that day, I think I think that's actually the first. Ever since then, I started try to stay away from females in general. It's not a bad thing to do, have distance, but for me, like, include if someone tries to talk to me, I just like give 4 feet of distance at least. But people who are older than me by, like, say 20 years older than me, I have no issues, of course. Most old people are not special in current day and age. Yeah, I sound like an old man, but I'm just saying by my own experiences. I will say one thing. Grown men who are in their 60s still act like children, I tell you. They like their motorcycles, dinky cars, I think. What's the other stuff? Star Wars? If you like Star Wars, you do your thing, you know? I never got into the superheroes and stuff. I was actually the guy who likes the villains. I try always do my research. Because don't forget, heroes could be the villains too, right? So I always do my research, you know? For Joker, he was the guy, you know? Felt sorry for him too. Because he had a mental illness. That's how I had a rough idea, you know? Violent tendencies. Only difference is he put makeup on. It was sad. Because, yeah, it's superheroes and villains, but I always feel sorry for the person everyone brushes off to be the villain. I always try to find equal grounding, you know? I know I sound probably crazy saying about that stuff. Saying it's just a villain, you know? You're supposed to do that. But don't forget, every villain has history, including heroes. They have their past and reasons why they become them. For villains, they probably never got the support they needed. Or they snapped. And one day they could not fix themselves. So, I don't agree with superheroes and stuff. Yeah, I know it's getting off topic about healthy eating. You know, I talk about the random stuff. When I start talking, you know what it's all about if you've been following me for a while. Because mental health is not a joke. Males and females. It doesn't matter who you are. At some point in your life, you will get affected by it. In some type of way. It could be because your spouse wouldn't talk to you for a while. You know? Small things like that. That's why you always gotta appreciate the small things people do for you. Not just say, hey, me, I, you know? Always be thankful for someone actually wants to take care of you. Yeah, vice versa, you should take care of them back, you know? It's a partnership, not a get a new car and you throw it away when you crash it, you know? You fix that car. It's a metaphor, by the way. Would you throw out a new car? No. If you like that old car, you take care of it like your baby, I tell you. It's like marriage. When you see someone you love, you would not step on their feet. Yeah, you have fights and back and forth. That's normal for couples. How do I know? I have that experience myself in the past. I met a very smart young lady. Yeah, 1 year younger than me at the time. Many years ago. Never judge by someone just because how they look, I tell you. Because all you could know, they could be the one, you know. They could be your better half. Because I do believe there is someone out there for everyone. Including if you're a terrible person, you know. There's always someone out there for you. Don't be sad, don't be depressed, you know. Yeah, I understand if you are, because you couldn't find a spouse. That's normal. A lot of people are struggling because this day and age, they're like rabbits. And if you're a small, young person, always be kind to one another too. Because don't forget, people are humans too, right? Your parents are humans. Take care of them. If they're mean to you, like unbelievable, then that's different. Because there's some people should never have kids, but they ended up having some, and they don't take care of them well. It doesn't mean it's their fault why they're all screwed up, right? It's their parents' fault to not actually trying to help their own children. Yeah, I know I sound like a crazy person, you know. I treat my pets just like my kids, I tell you. Just like my kids. Probably even better than most people would. One of them is sleeping on my bed right now. Smart cats, I tell you. Cats are able to be trained. You just gotta take care of them well. And do not forget, if you have a cat, you better take care of it. Because it doesn't mean, you don't mean to take it out for walks, but it needs attention and love and attention, you know? It's not like, say, hey, you got a cat litter, we'll clean it. It means love too. It's just an animal, it's a person too. Not a person, but it has emotions too. Right, pretty girl? Pretty girl. Right? Yeah. She was looking at me. That's her name. I have a big heart, but I do not deal with annoying people well. Yeah, some people get mood swings, you know. Out of the blue. Yeah, that's illness, but it could just mean something else, right? Women think that way too. It's normal. They act on more emotions. Males think more logically and more calculating. But at the end of the day, males and females are important, and they're both different. Don't forget that. Females are more emotional, yes, but there is more emotional males too. It's not one is more emotional than the other. It's up to the person itself. There's some people who are more emotional than others. So, some people deny it to their face, but in deep down, they just want someone who loves them back without any expectations. Yeah, you probably don't like hearing me talk, saying emotions and stuff. A lot of guys don't like expressing it because sometimes they can't, because that's how they're raised. It doesn't mean they're robots and they don't love you? No. There's a lot of guys who don't show it because that's how they're raised, and that's because how they've been brought up, right? Yes, there is a lot of emotional guys I do know of. A lot of them. Do they show it? No, because they're not supposed to, apparently. For me, I speak my mind and I do not care if people disagree, agree with me, but it's your decision following my channel in the first place, so your fault, not mine. You can leave it or you can not listen to my advice, but it's always up to you if you want to stay. On a serious matter, marriage shouldn't be like a walk in a park, you know what I mean? It should be like settling down and no fooling around with everyone else. Because your wife is your wife. You have to take care of her. You know what I mean? Not just money-wise, emotional care too. And don't forget, I made this not for kids too. So if you're watching and you're a kid, hey, you can listen to my advice if you like. Because after all, I'm pretty young too. But I am intelligent on emotions. Because how do I know I got like a big jar of them? Eh. And ladies, don't forget, guys have feelings too. They just can't express themselves very well because, don't forget, males can show emotions too if you have a right atmosphere. If you blabber to your female friends, what do you think is going to happen? You think he's going to open up and talk to you? No. Of course not. Why would they? So you always have to keep your mouth shut with personal matters, including guys too. Guys should be keeping their mouths shut and not showing pictures. Or, yeah, if they have issues, get advice, of course. But not talk about professional help, of course. I just speak my mind, so I'm not licensed in any field. Not even close. I just know what common sense is, so yeah. There we go. I hope you guys like the video, and I hope you guys like what I've been talking about, guys. See you next time. I hope you guys like what I'm going to be building for my new house. See you next time. Be safe, and I will be continuing talking about this topic. on Friday. That's Friday. So see you next time. Villager Master is out.